one is that let us not bombard the government so much. Because if they feel that we are very aggressive, we will not even continue with the sessions. You know our government very well. I want to tell you, yes, we are here at the mercy of the government. Yes, no, you cannot stand alone and fight the government. The government is bigger than you. Think about the army. Yeah, we are here to grow with our government. We don't want to fight our government. There are only 3 ways of convincing a human being. Number one is dialogue. You know, Mugabe used to quote this a lot, but he never followed the procedures right, yeah? He said there are only 3 ways, but he started with the last one. The best is dialogue. If you follow your history well, if you follow even the history of the Bible, the Quran, God starts with dialogue. To a point that you think God is weak. And then he will set an example. And then finally, he will crush that kingdom if it is useless. So let us start with dialogue. And I'm very optimistic that dialogue is going to work for Kenya. Kenya is a very progressive nation. If you guys know when the government disconnected from the people and we are still eating, if some of the things that happen in this country happens in Europe in one day, nobody will eat. The welfare society is supported fully by the government. If that money is stolen, I don't know what will happen. So us, we are very entrepreneurial, we are very progressive, and we are very hardworking. And this is the potential we want to tap. Now, there is another bigger giant you guys are not seeing. All of you are focusing on the government. The government is just a partner to this program. We have a lot of other organizations with a lot of resources to help us as young people, is that we don't know. I don't want to give my small CV, but if I wonder why I do all these things. Yeah? I do so many things that I wonder why I do them, because this continent is so rich that if you start doing something for this continent, you will not stop until Jesus comes. Things are still not touched. I was talking to a German lady and she was very honest to me. And she told me, we've stolen so much from Africa. And when we look back, it's like Africa is giving birth to more resources. It's like we've touched nothing, zero. So we want to tap into our resources, and we have to tap into our talents, and we want to tap into our energy. And when you have gotten your product right, my friend, you will sell it. Zuckerberg did not start by looking at the market. He started by perfecting his product. Yeah? And just what you can bear witness that I told you now the round table is smart, it will sell. See, that's what I told you. How long did it take me to sell? Yeah? I perfected this youth round table for 2 years. 2 years. And I sold it for 1 week. Is it right? 1 week. And it has already taken. It is now even bigger than what I thought. So guys, this is why we are going to those round tables. Don't joke with the idea you have in your head. Unleash that idea, and we are here to help you grow. We are thinking socio-economic. We are not starting with Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah was a very great man, but if you read the Africa by Meredith, he ended up in Gaza. Is it not right? Yeah, because he thought that first of all, get the political kingdom and the rest will be added unto you. It is not right. Get the economic power and the political power will be nothing. It will be a very small page in the newspaper. The economic power is everything. We are down not because we don't have the freedom of politics as Africans. We are down because we don't have the economic power. Is that right? Yeah, so we are going to our groups now. And these group sessions, the main reason, one is we know each other. You know the potential of another person. So we want us to open up. What are you doing? What are you leading? Who are those people that you know? Because I believe these are all leaders. Let us interact at that basis. And then show us what you are doing in your small ways. We'll be having Roots organization. The role will be assembling all the projects that you guys will provide. And then we will make them better. The experts will make them better. And then we'll manage them. And even if we were to bring all the youth in Kenya to this forum, we will still not exhaust the potential of this country alone. Do you know that Libya only had one thing, oil? But then they exhausted it and they were giving aid up to Americans. Do you know that? Do you know how much resources we have as a country? We have the best agricultural land. We have oil in large quantity, more than Libya. Do you know that? Yeah? We have gold in large quantity. We have everything. We just need to tap them so that we enjoy. So as we go to our roundtables, open up, give us those projects. Let us link you to the people who can help you grow. Think about that. The next time you come to talk about issues, the government will be very happy. Is that right? Even the government is burdened now. I'm a contractor. They owe us 400 billion. They will not even pay us. Paka kuna committees, accounts zinakwambia tunakupa hii na usitudai tena. That's right? Yeah. So, we want to support the government also through creativity, so that the money in the bank can be spent. There are people around the country now looking for people to help them spend their money. They have a lot of it, but they don't have what ideas on how to do it. So this is why we have this forum. We are purely thinking socio-economic. And then the political power will be added unto us. Are we ready to do that? Yeah, so as we go into our groups, open up, go to a group where you feel your passion is. Don't just go to any group. Go to the group you feel, I have passion for this thing. Give us those ideas and also present to us what you are doing on your own or as a group, and then we will help to link you up with the people who can help you grow. Sawa.
And John, as we are going into the groups, I want to remind us that as you give your ideas, kindly patent. Very important. Because sometimes you give your ideas and somebody else tomorrow you're like, that was my idea.
Yeah, true.
You know, learn how to patent, and that's why we are Ministry of ICT, Innovation and Youth. Learn how to patent your ideas. And let's dialogue. And you are the solution providers.
And they have agreed to work with us throughout these sessions. And whatever we will ask for support, if they can, we will get from the government. And what we will not get from the government, there are a lot of other people who are willing to support us. Tuko tayari? Tuingie kwa hizo groups zetu sasa. So the groups were entrepreneurship and financial access. We are both social enterprises. You know, social enterprises like those who are running volunteer organizations, CBOs, these empowerment and awareness creation organization. Those are social enterprises. And these are the businesses you will group in one. And then we have sports, arts and recreation. Yeah, you sit together. There's a lot of money on sports. I think it's the biggest funding agency. And there's no single youth, apart from my friend from Migori who has a football academy, and he's doing so well. Yeah, we have people who can build new stadiums if you are very organized. So what your sports pia wakai, modern agribusiness. This one we just link you like this. There's no anywhere. Go to these donor agencies. There is nothing that is funded heavily right now like climate change. Climate change. You just don't know. Even guys who are doing digital have some money for climate change. So agribusiness and climate change, this is the core. Everybody must eat. So let's also come up with ideas there. Digital groups, and we need wale wa jamaa, leaders and governors. We need you guys. Hakuna magavana hapa, hakuna watu hapa. Ingieni kwa hizi position. Tuko tayari? Tuingie kwa hizo groups sawa inshallah. Tuingie. Yeah, it will go for how long? 30 minutes. Within 30 minutes, you give us, you discuss as members, you know each other, and then you also give us those economic ideas, patent it, as she has said, but then you will be following up with Ruth on the implementation side. Our role is just to link you up. Sawa, mtaanza kujifunza my elevator pitch, yeah? Na vile mtauza ideas zenu. Then the government also, on another note, before she leaves, they have promised for Nairobi to do more trainings and more linkages, because Nairobi has over 5 million population. So after we finish the rounds from the rest of the country, we will do again Nairobi, and then we will be monitoring how active you guys will be, and then we'll organize for you exchange programs. I've already partnered with Melbourne University in Australia and the rest. So the flourishing leaders will go there and exchange the progress and come and give up. Ukipata usitusahau. Hai, karibuni sana. Okay, so those who came later when we had formed the groups will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can just ask where your passion is depending on the topical areas. Everybody has this paper. We just combined entrepreneurship and financial access. They will join with social entrepreneurs peer and the community volunteers. Sawa sawa. Kila sekta iko na pesa mahali imelala tu. Wanashindwa mahali ya kupeleka. There's another organization that was saying, because of COVID-19, they didn't even spend the budget for their year. Sasa wanashindwa wafanye nini? Si tumulete tuwapeleke. Tuko tayari? Haya.